I've been wanting to make this drawing of a hamster palace for years, but I kept putting it off because I thought it would be too hard and I didn't think it would turn out good. But I finally drew it, and guess what? It was super easy. And now I'm so excited to show you how to draw it too.
If you're new to my channel, please support me by subscribing and be sure to check out all of the other amazing art videos, art lessons, and art tutorials on my channel, Rainbow Parrot Art.
To get started, I'm grabbing a pencil and a large piece of paper. I'm going to start by walking you through how to draw some ovals and circles that will look something like this. My pencil marks will get darker and easier to see in just a second. For now, you can see that I'm drawing the ovals and circles that you see on the upper left. These will become the main rooms and chambers of the hamster palace. Take your time to do this. For added complexity, you can make some of your rooms overlap with each other, but this is optional. It's okay if your circles and ovals don't look exactly like mine. Yours can be different, but make sure that they are large enough that you will have room to draw hamsters inside of them. Now I get to add some tunnels that will connect all of these different chambers together. Create a variety of tunnels that are curved, slanted, and straight. Notice here how I've got two tunnels that overlap with each other? Make sure your tunnels are wide enough that you have room to draw hamsters inside of them. You will want each one of your chambers to be connected to a tunnel. Once you've drawn tunnels that connect all of your chambers together, you will want to go back and erase your pencil marks right in the place where the tunnels connect with the chambers. This will make it so that the tunnels open up into the different chambers that you have drawn. Now I'm going to trace back over what I've already drawn using a black colored pencil so that you can see it better. So this is what the outline of my structure will look like. I love the way this looks. It reminds me of an underground tunnel system. Once you're finished with this part, you're ready to start drawing hamsters. I'm going to start off by drawing a sleeping hamster up here in the corner. This hamster happens to be dreaming about ice cream. Over here, I'm designing a playhouse with steps, a couple windows, and a ladder. I'm adding a hamster peeking out through the window. Over here, I've got a hamster that's going to be hanging out inside of a hoop swing. By the way, feel free to pause anytime you need more time to draw. This hamster is chilling in the corner. I'm drawing my hamsters in a variety of different shapes and poses to give you as many ideas as possible. This hamster is enjoying a frappuccino. This hamster is dangling in the air because he's holding on to a helium balloon. I think this looks so cute. This chamber has a slack line going across it. I've got a hamster hanging upside down from the slack line. Right next to her is another hamster who's sitting inside of a hammock which is hanging from the ceiling. Right here, I'm drawing a fun hamster toy dangling from the ceiling. Start thinking about what kind of hamster toys your hamsters might like to have in their hamster palace. This chamber will have a zip line, so I'm drawing the box that will hang from the zip line. And this is the cute little hamster that's riding inside the box. I love the way its ears are drawn back as if it's flying through the air at high speed. Next, I'm adding the strap that loops over the zip line and then drawing the zip line and adding one more strap that will secure the box to the zip line. I thought I'd decorate this room and make it a bit more homey with a pretty potted houseplant. This hamster over here is going to be hanging out inside the tunnel. Again, I want to give you a variety of ideas for how you can draw your hamsters, so I'm making each of my hamsters a bit different. This room will be the office. I've got a very serious hamster here who will be working hard at the computer. This rectangle will be the top part of the desk. Now adding the legs. This is going to be a bookshelf with a couple houseplants on top. I'm drawing this cute little guy in a running position because he's going to be running on a hamster wheel. I draw a double circle for the wheel and then add the spokes inside the wheel. Right here, I've got another fun toy hanging from the ceiling. This vertical post will be where their water bottle is mounted. Over here in this chamber, I've got a hamster sleeping on his back with his belly up in the air. I love how goofy this looks. This little guy is hunched over, sitting on a chaise lounge next to a sun umbrella. And over here, I've got another hamster who is hanging out inside of a hamster pool. My pool has a curved rim, a little step ladder where you can enter, and a couple fun floaty toys. Now adding the lower base of the pool. These hamsters are having way too much fun. I feel like I could just watch them play all day long. Over here at the bottom, I'm going to have a dance party. So I've got a dancing hamster right here on the right. Now adding a cute disco ball. And on the left, I'm drawing her dancing buddy. How cute are they? I thought it'd be fun to add another houseplant. This one is going to be some kind of succulent with a pretty pot. This hamster is playing on some ladder steps. And I've got one more hamster over here who is hanging out on top of a hammock swing that's made out of twigs. I thought I would draw one more hamster over here who is climbing up this tunnel. Now I'm going back and adding very narrow oval shapes that will mark off the entry points for all the different chambers. This makes my drawing look a bit more three-dimensional. This will also make it look cooler when I go back and make each section of the hamster palace a different color. You can pause here if you need more time to draw, but be sure to keep watching because I'm going to give you some important techniques for how you can color in your hamster palace and make it look even more awesome. I'm using a variety of light colors to color in the different chambers. Be sure not to use dark colors for the background because your hamsters won't show up as well and they will be hard to see. I'm using alcohol-based markers to color in my drawing. These work great, but you can also use colored pencils, crayons, or Crayola markers. Whatever you're using, try grabbing a scratch paper and testing out your colors before you use them. This way, you can make sure that you like the color before you use it. When you're filling in an area, start by carefully outlining around the perimeter of the area first. This will help you stay inside the lines. Then you can go back and fill in with color. Again, be sure to use light colors in your background. I'm using slightly darker colors to mark off the entry points for all the different chambers. This adds a bit of contrast and I think it looks really good. I'm loving how colorful this is looking. Hamsters come in a lot of different colors, so you can use a large variety of different colors to color in your hamsters. I'm using mostly shades of tan, brown, gray, and white, but if you wanted to make your hamsters rainbow colors, you could totally do that as well. My background is already full of rainbow colors, so I think the earth tone colors I've used for the hamsters contrast nicely with this. Let's keep the fun going. Dive into this exciting water park drawing tutorial next.